Hey everyone, just doing a little bit of a mini project here. Here is one of my amps from my shop. It's a Koss, it's a 150 watt, 75 watt per channel amplifier. I was having an issue with the main fuse on here. It was actually broken inside here. I actually had a broken piece of fuse in there, and it would not allow the fuse to go in. This is only a 20 amp fuse. It's rated for a 25 amp. But it's actually quite an easy fix. It's able to pop this fuse holder out. I was actually thought originally this would be soldered straight to the main board, but it was not actually, which is nice. And I was actually able to get the two broken pieces out of here, and I was able to maneuver the pieces inside. As you can see, they're pretty bent out of shape now, and there's a 25 amp rating. And I was able to bend those out all out of shape enough, get the broken piece out, and I'm able to slide a new fuse in. So I just started a little mini project. It's kind of cool how these are actually made. There's the inside of the amp if you've never seen one. It's not my first amp that I've taken apart. There's all its inner workings. From this angle here and actually looking through the camera, and actually looking in there better, it actually looks pretty good in there. This amp's been out there for quite a few years now. Let's see if there's a data manufacturer on here. I can't find the data manufacturer, but here is the service information on the back. Of course, as soon as I'm making the video again, the dog decides to play for bone. But anyways, it should be fixed now. I'll test it out probably tomorrow. I can't really go much higher in amperage with these amps. I got the two Koss amps pushing out 150 watts each. And I believe my subwoofer amp is pushing out 250 watts. 250 or 300, or could be more. I'm not 100% sure on that one right now offhand. But like everybody knows, I'm only running the system off a car battery, and it's being charged by solar. I do plan on going a little bit higher on the system eventually. It's a work in progress. So, also my one head unit has shit the bed, and it was actually my good one because I actually had dual amp outputs and I also had a subwoofer output. So I'm gonna do a video on a different way I've seen to hook that up, so I can still have my subwoofer and still have my dual amps. Basically, tell you a little bit what to do. There's your RCA. Basically, you split the two channels on the RCA and you run them into the output of the stereo. So then instead of putting it to the speakers, it puts it to the amp. I've seen it done before. I don't know if it's necessarily that good for the radio, because the radio itself has a preamp. I'm not sure which one the head unit has. The one good head unit that's still out there has, but it's all be figured out very, very shortly. I miss having my loud stereo. I'm using a boombox right now, but pretty soon this will be back up and running. I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please try and comment.